Good day to you. This is Creeps, and we're back with Nightcast again. Last time we went through the finale? Yeah, I suppose it's finale. Oh, Frostbite Case. We completed, I believe, it's like 6 to 10? Yeah, it's like these 5, right? Yeah. Pretty interesting levels overall. Someone told me last time that I didn't, show the tiers for Pyrovine and Jalapeno. I know I did. I'm just gonna go back over them again, just in case. I don't know if I just missed it out while editing or something. It's possible. Worst things have happened. But basically, Jalapeno is a Gog Nuke. Pyrovine has better range, better damage, but not much of any value. I have no interest in using it. Especially for like double the price too. It's a lot. It doesn't really matter. That's all news. Now we have to worry about new news, because we've got an entire world to deal with. That's right. We have to deal with 1B to 5B. And collect a few new plants along the way. I believe, if weirdly enough, yeah, Infinite's like the first plant you unlock in this world. I mean, I'm greatly over the plant unlock order, actually. Seems interesting enough. But it's like, Infinite, Citron, then Peach. Bit of an odd order. I don't know why on earth they're introducing, like, Infinite so early. Seems like a really random plan to put so early, but I guess it's fine. There's not really much issue with it. The single seems kind of bad. Why would you tier this ever? It seems like pretty much a most downgrade, like 20, you lose over like half your health for improved recharge and cost and regeneration. I guess maybe it's not that bad, it just looks bad. Maybe. No, I'm not even gonna question it. We'll see when we get to it. If Infinite's kind of bad, I'll tear it up. If it's good, then I'm not gonna bother, right? Anyways, shall I get onto it with 1B, which is, you know, the usual. We got a bunch of levels to do today, and I've stalled long enough, so, you know, I'm, like, talking about crap. Also, before I actually get into this, last time I looked at my audio recording, so, audio recording kind of, like, your right side, I believe? It's whatever. Should be fixed this time at any rate, so, yeah, hopefully that makes things a bit easier. Now, let's get the road rolling. Starting off with dialogue already. Always a good start. I swear the dialogues ring by automatically. I did not press that. I guess it could just be a bug. Or I've mucked them up severely. I have no clue. Anyways, this is like a standard level. I guess I'm just gonna run some standard looking plants. I haven't used a lot of things for a while, so... yeah, this'll do. So I guess now we, wait. Because... yeah, it's the first level of Far Future. It's not gonna do much. Like... even if other worlds, at the very minimum, they can at least introduce something. It's Far Future. Its gimmick is power tiles. We do not have access to power tiles. It is fine. Oh, Double Basic was in Wave we haven't seen before, I don't think, is it? Well, whatever. I should probably stop even attempting to commentate all this. Instead, we should, you know, get the ball rolling. See you in a bit. Well, you know, it was a 1x1, so it's always gonna be, you know, very standard, very normal. Sure. It's fine. I'd have no complaints. It's a normal level. Normal level should be normal. Neat. That it is. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, at the very least, we should get this stuff cleared up now. Once the stuff cleared up, then we can continue. We've got like 4 more levels to do, so, you know. It's always nice to waste one up immediately in a level like this, but it's understandable. Intros have to exist. Okay, so now we've got Infinite. We already know what Infinite does, so let's see how he acts in game then, shall we? On to 2B. Okay, jetpack intro. Would you believe it or not, I've actually went on a rant before about why nobody introduces jetpack in here? In, like, the first special in Far Future? Would you believe me if I told you that I'm actually well acquainted with why this is a dumb idea already without even, like, touching the level? Because that's a thing. That's unfortunate. I suppose that'll be something to talk about then. But that's... seems poorly thought out. Meh. Okay. Well, I guess we probably explain this immediately then, but jetpack doesn't do anything for far future. It's very nothing special, and especially in isolation, it doesn't offer anything. It's technically an early game threat, but far future isn't really about the early game anyways. Now, I suppose I did try to introduce jet bots from last level, so it's not much of a surprise, but there's not even boss bombs here, it's just one flyer with jetpack in it. And jetpack's not exactly a zombie able to carry a level, is he? It's just a jetpack zombie. He's arguably one of the most generic specials in the entire damn game. It's amusing, but unfortunate. Ah well, I know I sound like a bit of a douchebag, but that's life. I don't know, it's the kind of things I know well. It's kind of like the entire... It's like a lot of the stuff I'm talking about is stuff I actually do know quite well. It's stuff I have a lot of experience in and have done a lot of thought about. So I pretty much know this stuff already. Or at the very least, believe I know enough about it that I can make some, you know, comments on it. About why it's the good or bad thing in general. But, whatever. I should, you know, leave a level to play. It is just a jetpack introduction, so honestly, there's not a whole lot to say. And I guess he does seem to be a bit more dangerous than before, but he's still jetpack. He seems to be closer to Blastronaut, but I don't think we'll have much of a problem with him. I don't know what tells me that. I think maybe the fact that he doesn't actually have any threatening ability beyond speed, and the fact we have basically every answer in the game possible to speed right now, including slowing him down with hitbox shenanigans. Yeah, we're fine. Well, we aren't losing this one so easy. I don't think there's ever a point where anything felt remotely threatened. Even though it seems really decent, it seems to have about the same amount of HP as Walnut has. I think, other than Walnut was already pretty strong in the first place. Walls are strong in general. Beyond that, yeah, it's a level. I mean, just like instance management. Okay. I guess they buffed jetpack, but I honestly think it's only speed. If not only speed, then it's like really difficult to notice for me. So I don't know. Anyways, 3B awaits us, so let's approach a 3B. This map is messy already. What? Like, look at these lines. Oh my god, this is gonna be one of the worst looking maps, isn't it? Well, whatever. Moving on. Okay, don't lose more than 5 plants, right. It's still these two. It's a conveyor at least, so that's something. I don't know what to say. Do I put my fume shrooms at the back? Do I put them in the front? Who knows? It could be about anywhere. They have fume shrooms. So I probably shouldn't be putting it at the back, but honestly, I don't even think damn no. Okay. It doesn't seem like they're spawning anything other than... I hate this game sometimes. Okay, moving on. I think I should be fine to just manage things carefully. It's like a seed saver, right? Probably not. It's an easy enough level in theory either way, right? Me putting that fume shroom at the back is gonna really screw me over, isn't it? I feel like it already is. If that's the only lane that seems remotely in trouble at any given time, so... Well, whatever. Does seem I can probably do this without losing any plants at all, though, which seems funny. So, that's that at least. I'm good up on Colonel there, just in case. Onward, I guess. I'm signed up, but it does actually feel that there's less zombies here than there was in the last level. I'm sure that's just because I wasn't really paying attention to spawns last time, and I was using other plants which don't really damage as much, but... I don't know, it feels a bit weird. This level's fine. Though, to be honest, I don't know. I feel like I'm being really negative here. This level's fine. It just seems more so the best you can do when your only two specials in For Future are Bugbot Imp and Jetpack, and For Future has no actual gimmicks to it. So far, at least. Ah well. For Future in a nutshell. It's now time to clear up the final wave and just be done with it. Hey look, the top lane went down. It doesn't actually, no, it's not gone down, it's still there. Okay, cool. Okay, game. Well, at the very least, we just have to wait now. Very push-and-go-y level. Sure. 275 since Citron. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a weird cost for it. I guess we'll be checking out Almanac first and seeing what this guy can do. Right, say... Oh. Oh yeah, because it's like that. Okay. 300 damage. You sure about that? You're really sure? Oh, so hold on. Isn't, like, this plan only have, like, 2 tiers now? Wait, why is this here? Eh? Is this the rap? I don't even know. Okay. So he has, like, 8.5 seconds fire rate. That's, like... How long? Peter takes 1.4 seconds, so it'll be, like... 5, 6, 7... 8.4, so that'll be 6 Peter shots. So it's, like... 100... It doesn't seem particularly good, I'll be frank. It seems like it's wasting a lot of damage on basics. His other tier is useless. I've covered this before, but Gog nuking Citron is not very useful. Why? Why are you 2 tiers of something? Like, seriously, it's like, okay, you need solid damage output. Here's solid, decent damage output, but it's unreliable and is a terrible, like, thing. It's wasting damage on most things. Here you go, have fun with it. And this other tier is, oh, you want actual damage? Here's a nuke. Have fun. Why would I use this? I don't see a situation where I don't use this thing over tiered Citron, ever. Why? This is just the... Oh dear. I see this happen a lot. It's like this tier as well. This is not a useful trait. If you're using tier 2 Jalapeno here, you're probably not using it because I can deal with Gargs. You're probably using it because you need Jalapeno for something, right? Like... It's not a good idea. Gargs are not that prevalent. Oh, whatever. We'll give Citron a shot either way. It doesn't seem particularly good though, so I have my concerns. 4B either way should be decent enough, so let's head on. Hey, look, endangered buds, and also Citron, and also dialogue. Cool. Okay. I mean, it couldn't seem to be frozen in place, so... Anyways, random guess, but those are probably going to be the max damage tier Citron. There's no way they're not. I've played it on mods, I know where this is going. I need a very early game. I mean, I could just bring, like, Squash again. I feel I'm using Squash a bit much. I guess I can swap into, like... No, no, it's just Squash. I don't know. I feel like these are, like, the best options. I could maybe go, like, Spikeweed and Infinite. Nah, I'll go this instead. Okay, so I guess right now the goal is simply put to double up on damage. That should be it. I don't know. I'm not too sure what to expect from this level. No, it looks like it is a more of a fire tier, actually. That's firing really quickly, isn't it? Oh, also, Komek intro. They really do not want to do shield zombie, do they? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. They seem to just not want to do shield zombie, even though he's probably one of the most important specials introduced early. Okay, game. Sure. I'll go by your rules. seems kind of alright. I feel like it's very much worth its cost. I'm just kind of weirded out on why I decided to go that route. It feels like you're kind of trying to make Citron on a more general usage plants, when I feel like it really shouldn't be. That feels to be kind of missing the point of what Citron's meant to be doing, right? Oh, it could just be me. Also, as a side note, I mentioned this when I was playing Lunatic before, but I hate Cone Mech's degrades. It looks way more damage than it actually is. It looks like it's about to break apart. Rarely is it actually in any serious danger. It's an absolute nightmare to keep track of. Oh, well, that kind of sucks, don't it? Oh, it survived. Okay, false alert, I guess. It does feel kind of alright. It seems to have some, like, awful, like, ranges, though. It can't, like, actually reliably deal with bucket heads. Like, at all. It needs to use, like, a full 5 shots to kill them, which isn't very good for any plant in general. Because it's missing out, like, 90 damage, so you really need to run other things with Citron. And at that point, you may as well be running, like, Repeater or something, right? It does kind of feel like it was Repeater. Like, I'm pretty sure Repeater would be able to deal with these Cone Mechs a lot more reliably than this idiot can. So, I guess I'd much rather be, like, a bit more overkill-y. It feels like this damage range is not good for Citron. That's kind of my general perspective on it after this one level, though. It's certainly emphasizing a lot of the problems with Citron, so I'm honestly not sure. It just kind of I'm playing this level now, I'm using this plan for the first time, this is what I think of it. And that's kind of what I think about it. It seems kind of meh. Extremely meh, actually. It's far from brilliant. And level's done. Okay. Odd unlock order, but whatever. I can appreciate at least the variety. This was an alright level. Just didn't feel like it was given the best opportunity to really thrive. Okay, final level of the day. 5B. Let's see what 5B is doing, eh? Hopefully it's better and more interesting than the others. Hey look, finally, a shield zombie. Introduce halfway into the damn world. Oh dear. I'll bring, like, Snapdragon. I want to try Tear Snapdragon. It's just, like, the worst possible level to try it out in, but whatever, I don't care. I'm using Tear Snapdragon. If I bring in, like, Tear Squash, Default Squash, I should be safe to go. But actually, I'm losing out a lot of damage that way. Maybe that was a terrible idea. I don't know. I'll increase your recharge so I can spam you more. Bring Sunflower. Bring Infinite, I guess. Infinite and Durian. I'll swap to the HP version of Durian. I see no reason to go fancy with it. This seems to be solid. Plus, it's fair to say there won't be any ambushes here, so honestly, I don't see anything breaking this. My other game's weak as heck, but honestly, I can probably get away with it with careful squash usage. And that should be this done. I don't see any problems here. I am a bit annoyed that they decided to hold off introducing, like, a very important zombie for gimmick levels so late. They don't really have any, like, gimmicks for Fluffy either. It's not like the world itself's interesting. It's like the only gimmick so far has really been Bot Swarm, which isn't really a gimmick as much as it is like a zombie doing its thing. Like, I wouldn't exactly call, you know, like, Lost City's a gimmick to be, like, Lost Pilots, would you? Would you? Because I certainly wouldn't. At least I don't. Also, I'm going old school with 2 sometimes in the back, I think. I just kind of defaulted to this. Oh well. I guess that's what we're doing now. Joking aside, I'll put like a third one here. Because if you don't know, because I know I don't know how many people actually watch these videos with like little knowledge of like why I play the way I do. The more stone layers you have, always better, because it means you get more economy, and there's basically no reason not to. You don't need all the space you think you need, ever. You always will have leftover. So, always prepare for that leftover. Because otherwise you are wasting a crap ton of valuable resources. But I'm also just like defaulting to the long recharge tier of Sunflower anyways, so, maybe I shouldn't be doing that when the level itself is kinda doing its own thing. And I'm not really using Sunflower's, like, trait, I guess, from tiering it up like this. Yeah, whatever. They go for Snapdragon out, so hopefully he'll be hunky-dory ever since. Or ever too. Actually, don't know. Whatever. Oh yes, level's done. I kind of zoned out there. It's just kind of Snapdragon go burr the level. Visual range is really helpful to make these infinites really, really good. Jesus Christ. It was a massacre. The AoE plans defeated the heavy, tanky, single target enemies. Why? Okay. Well, we did a level. No need to worry ourselves, we beat the level very, very quickly. Okay, well that's been the future of the day. Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm like looking at my recording. This recording took like 34 minutes. This has been a really short and whatever set of levels. That's my initial reaction, at least. They don't really do anything. They're kind of whatever, because the world doesn't really have anything to do. Oh, by the way, I found out who Filament is. That's Vin, apparently. I don't know why they chose Filament, but Filament, or whatever. I have no clue why they chose that plan, I'm not gonna question it. So yeah. Anyways, this recording took like no time at all, so... That's a thing. I suppose it just says that a lot of these levels don't really do anything of value or note, that I can go through all these levels really quickly. It doesn't really matter, there's another half a world left to go. I think, like, after playing Lunatic, I'm more aware of worlds being too generic, I think. It could just be because I'm, like, much better at the game. But the most iconic thing in this world to me is that the map order is just horrible. It is so unreadable. It is cluttered as heck, and I don't think they really... I think I really do need to just, like, go over this again and fix it up. Good grief, it's... Like, even here, like, the platform isn't connected. At all. Oh my god. What was that, like, idiot? I don't know, maybe I'm just looking deeply in the maps and they all just look horrible. It's feasible. It doesn't particularly matter. I guess we're just done for the day. I don't know. I don't know what to comment on. Very normal set of levels, nothing technically wrong, but they just don't do anything. I think they just, like, kinda... I'm also gonna do this now, by the way, because I'm not using single, like, 1x1 Peach. I'm not even gonna bother trying it. So yeah, I wonder if it's like the only issue right now is like Far Future is that General just has nothing right now for most of these levels. For most of these levels, all you really have is like a speedy jetpack, and that's about it to work with. And speedy jetpack only appeared in like 2 and 3. 4 and 5 had to try to do something unique without having access to speedy jetpack. And speedy jetpack isn't even that unique in the first damn place. It's just a jetpack. Feel like I kinda decided to give themselves the low end of a stick, don't you think? Yeah, it's like twice as fast, it's like over like twice as fast as any of the zombie, which I don't think it is. I think it's normally like under twice as fast. It's like, that's like 0.4. I'm not gonna go over internal stuff, it's complicated. I don't know why speed works the way it does, it's dumb. But that's jetpack. The jetpack sure do exist. It's an idea, I guess. It's just a toned down flash note, really. It's fine, but doesn't do anything, so I don't care. That's kind of my perspective on a lot of things, actually, but there you go. So, yeah. The future right now is just very generic. There's nothing really here. I mean, to be fair, after Fall, I'm not really complaining too much, but to be honest, to an extent, at least Fallen did something here. The future just kinda has nothing going for it. Because, like, there's no power tiles, but there's also no replacement gimmick either. Like, Shallow has scrap tiles. Ultiverse has power tiles. Khalees has portals. Fallen has teleportation tiles, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's just kind of nothing here, so the level stuff have been really bland. I don't know. Maybe they'll be more interesting in the second half, now that you actually have specials being introduced. Who knows? It'd be kind of nice. The world just hasn't done anything. I don't blame the level creators here. I think just the world planning in general needed to be looked at for a bit longer. At least that's my initial thoughts. But I guess there's nothing really to talk about. I'm searching out a discussion on something that really doesn't matter, so yeah. There's some creeps, and have a good one.